Hey, so this is week 7. It's Shark Tank week, which not like the name. It's not like we're going to see shark, which I thought at first. But no. Shark Tank here is that we had to meet up with our TA and Glenn and present our idea or VR installation idea, our group. We did it on Tuesday. So we showcase our ideas to the TA and Glenn and let them decide or see if it was okay, like to do that idea, or if it's like possible for ability, like if we can manage to do that. And after we show our ideas to Monique and Laura, they both said that it was pretty awesome. They said that our idea was huge, but it is possible if we put effort or make time for it. And yeah, we all know that this project gonna take tons of time and effort put into it. Yeah, we're very excited to work on it. We have some awesome idea and sketches in our sketchbook. We was thinking of making kind of an art gallery, but not really. It's like a because after we've been through visit through their exhibits, we we was planning to make an installation that like combine um different section of their exhibits. So like the opening, and then we walk through, and we were planning to make like tubes because we think it would be really cool for the viewer to walk through the tube and like experience different types of art, or like interact with the art just like we did with their exhibits. So we plan to have a tube, and then we put media prints on it with like Brian. He has some experience in the fractal part, and so he would like to do kind of like different colorful fractal with like flower pattern, or just like colorful pictures, photographs, and it's called fractal. And then we're gonna put that around the tube, both inside and outside, maybe as a media prints, like yeah, colorful pattern. And then we walk into some kind of Celia like, because we saw it from one of Desdemona and Douglas exhibits, and it was like we were planning to have us walk into like a room full of like floating moons or balls, moving balls floating around with like effects when we click on them. Or sorry, I've been sick. Sorry. Anyways, so yeah, so we're gonna have that room with moving moons floating around, and then we're gonna go outside and then drop down. It's like a sudden drop where, like, to surprise the viewer, where they drop on top of some kind of coral looking plant, or Desdemona call it Celia. We're gonna ask her for that script, and have that Celia on the bottom where we drop down to, and then keep walking, make an arrow, show the viewer, or yeah, to continue walking through uh, another tube. We would like to have two tubes. Another tube where we like put kind of a ripple effect, or no, something like the ripple, a meditation on waves exhibits, where different um different like rectangles formed together, one big screen kind of, and then whenever we click on it, there's a media or like yeah, where like kind of how pictures flip, and so different photograph flip as we click them, and it's like colorful photograph, and we're planning to use like flower pictures that Brian has took from his computers, and so yeah, or we can like showcase landscape from Douglas photographs and put rectangles of different pictures, and then they can click on it and like the whole tube changes to that pictures, and then yeah, just click on different picture and then the whole landscape change inside and outside the tube. That would be really cool. We're thinking about using something like that, and then at the end of like the tunnel would be a grand finale, like open space that's shaped like a flower. I was thinking I would like to make it look like a flower, kind of flower art gallery, flower shape with like the stem and the leaf and stuff, and like where the flower is gonna be on top of that, it's gonna be floating photographs. Uh, it could be from our progress of making the project, or like Brian. We can showcase our Brian sketchbook. He By the way, his drawings are really incredible. I'm like really impressed by it. So we can showcase his um, sketches, just like Douglas and Desdemona showcase their Douglas photographs, or we can um, let the viewer see different picture of their work. So it could be, we're still undecided, but we will decide on which one we will showcase. So yeah. Sorry. Uh, so yeah, that's basically our overall idea, or yeah, of this project, of this installation project on Second Life. Um, Also for this week, we had to yeah, just kidding. My Shark Tank experience overall, it was good. It was fun how we just sit there, uh, sign up for a time already, and just sit there and meet up with our group and then talk about ideas, and like each of us contribute little parts of the project, and like and then after that we like agree on all of the ideas, and then we told them to the TA of our TA, and and their experience was like, you guys feedback to us was, it was good, and so we were like, oh okay, and then it like encouraged us to like make an effort to do that, and that know that the project is something that we can do whatever we want. That's what they've been telling us, and it's really encouraged us to just put everything we know in there. And so yeah, it was definitely a positive experience for me. Something really new. Yeah, especially the title, Shark Tank. um, okay, let's see. So yeah, that's basically it. Moving on to the mini reading for this week, which is Luther Blissett from Eva and Franco Mates, page 130. Luther Blissett, Birth of a Folk Hero. And so I read through it, and I think that um the purpose of like telling playing pranks on the media and on the culture was to remind people, or like, yeah, remind people that of something, and like change their perspective about it. And we can like, and like make it interesting, that like appeal to the people. And like, I don't know, it's kind of like, oh god, I don't know how many times they have like um so yeah, these artists come up with pranks as a way to make their day appeal more like something real, something they experience every day. And it's just um not like every single ordinary day they believe in something, taking something from an experience. That's why they did not reveal that Luther Blissett was a made up person. It's because they want to have that feeling or belief of some kind of inspiration that everyone can look up to. And that's why so many artists began to have that name incorporated into the work, and like do something that's similar to that inspiration. Uh, that's why in my opinion, I agree to Cary Grant quote at the end, which it says it's better to leave a minute earlier um, than leaving people wanting more, rather than a minute too late when people are getting bored. It's the same as if you want to do something, that just do it and leave a big impression on them, and then yeah, just continue on whatever you were doing, rather than just doing nothing and wait for something to happen, and then at the end you don't get anything from it, and the same as people are getting bored, kind of like that. I think that's the hidden meaning of the quote. And yeah, I basically agree on it somehow. Just that if you want to do something, then just do it right away, rather than uh, arguing if it's gonna bring or help you or something, but just do it and see what's the result of it. So yeah, that's all for this week, Shark Tank week. Yeah. So after we showcase our ideas, we're gonna start working on it for sure. So see you next week. Bye.